Watch Gallagher Monday, February 8th for the ladies of Raw. Sable, Debra and Chyna. Things heat up on Gallagher Monday, 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. Only on TSN. From Wayne Gretzky's in downtown Toronto, it's Gallagher, presented by JVC. Tonight from the WWF, the women's champion, Sable. And the manager of the tag team champs of the WWF, Debra. And the newest member of the corporation, Chyna. If you'd like to get interactive with us, log on the internet and find us at www.tsn.ca/Gallagher and send us an email or questions for the ladies of the WWF. And now, here's your host, John Gallagher.
Well, it is no secret, Canada. Valentine's Day has come early, hasn't it? Oh, be still, my beating heart. Oh, my goodness, blessing us with her presence in the studio tonight are the woman of the WWF, just prior to the biggest Raw ever at Skydome tonight. We have with us Sable, Chyna, Debra McMichael, all talking the talk and walking the walk right here at Wayne Gretzky's. Pinch me, Wendy. I must be dreaming. Say hi to the fabulous Wendy. Whoa.
Hey there, everybody. Tonight on the net, as the Macho Man Randy Savage used to say, we're going to separate the freaks from the geeks. Our question, who is going to win the final match between Stone Cold and Mankind tonight at the Dome? Hit me right here on this screen with your prediction. And right now, let's get John's prediction.
Well, normally I go with the status quo and pick Austin, right? Right?
Yeah.
But the title changing hands in a Monday Night Raw, that's not the way it works. That's not the way it works. Mankind will still be champion tonight. It's true. Oh, stop. Hey, get your own show. So you're excited about tonight? I know you are. I can feel it. I can feel it, Canada. So what say we change things a bit and bring the young ladies out right now? What do you say? You ready? This first young lady was with us last month. She had such a fabulous time. Well, she's back. The reigning WWF Women's Champion, ladies and gentlemen, Sable. Hello, darling. Come on in. Bachelorette number 2 is one of the most respected managers in wrestling. Handles our good friend Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett, the tag team champions. Please welcome the lovely, the talented Debra McMichael. Debra, how are you?
Good.
Please, get out. Make yourself at home. And finally, the newest member of the corporation, ladies and gentlemen, the 9th wonder of the world, Chyna. All right. How do you like my guest so far? Yeah! Thank you all for coming. Sable, I'm glad you came back.
Thank you. I enjoyed it so much last time. I wanted to come and say hello again.
I'm glad you did. Now, the big story for you is you're coming up in the next edition, I guess the April edition of Playboy magazine. We know there was going to be a feature on you, but now you're on the cover.
That's right.
That's going to be really exciting.
Just got a call about 2 weeks ago stating that I had received the cover of the magazine, and that was really the most important thing to me, and I'm very excited about it.
Wow, that's terrific. Now, Debra, how's your day been so far?
Oh my gosh.
Listen to this.
It's been a nightmare day, you guys. I got it this morning at 5 o'clock out of Newark. The little tram that takes you from the rent-a-car to the airport. Oh my gosh, we were stuck on it for like 45 minutes. Then all my luggage fell down these steps, and I lost my little computer with all my addresses, phone numbers, and my appearances, and that was horrible there.
Oh, there's more.
And then there's more. And then I make it to the little escalator going up, and all of a sudden I had this really long leather coat on, and it sucked my coat down the side. And I'm going down up the escalator, and it's sucking it down like this, and this man punches the panic button, it stops it, and I'm stuck, and I'm having to rip out of my coat. And it took like 30 minutes for them to take it apart to get my coat out. And then it was like, and then when I landed here, they picked me to go back in customs so they could go through my stuff.
Oh.
So I'm like, I barely made it here, but I'm here.
Yay! Welcome to Toronto. And the best thing about Newark is looking over and seeing it from the airline.
I'm telling you.
If we start getting strange phone calls now, I'm going to blame you, Debra.
I know you guys have had a lot of phone numbers on there.
Chyna, latest on you. You turned your back on D-Generation X. You joined the corporation. Everybody's talking about it. Chyna, the question is, why?
Hey, that's the breaks, you know? I mean, people leave their jobs every day to go to a better paying job, and I mean, there was no loyalty there. I did a job, and somebody offered me something better, and I took it.
There's you with
That's
Vince
life.
McMahon right there. So is it a good move for Chyna or a bad move? Tell me about you and Vince, Chyna. Tell me about you and
What about me and Vince?
Well, we saw the big hug on the screen just a couple of minutes ago. What's your relationship with him?
Well, you basically saw him hug me. I think he was very happy to get somebody like me in his outfit, and that's it. Employer, employee. Same thing as D-Generation X.
Excellent. We've got Sable, we've got Debra, we've got Chyna. More with a woman of the WWF and a chance for you people to chit-chat with them after we come back. Oh, yeah!
Hello, this is Mankind, the WWF champion and a pretty good dancer for a big man. And you're watching The Gallagher Show on TSN. Have a nice day!
Gallagher is brought to you by JBC. Technically perfect, perfectly simple.
We've got Sable, we've got Debra, we've got Chyna, we've got the WWF Women's Champion, Sable. Look at this belt. Is that a beauty? Huh? Now, you're the champ, Sable. Who were the #1 contenders to the crown?
I would have to say Luna. She's definitely been my toughest competitor, and I think her whole life revolves around wrestling. I think she's been in this business for 15 years or more, and she wants this more than anything else in life.
Now, Sable, what's going on here? Here comes Luna. I think that's probably her there in black.
Yeah, and at the time we were very unaware that that was Luna until she just revealed herself, but I was extremely surprised by that attack.
Now, Luna said in a recent issue of Raw magazine that she gets an abundance of requests from doctors, lawyers, and policemen to be tied up and spanked. Have the three of you had the same request?
No.
Well, when I carried my whip, I had a lot of requests for spankings, but I haven't had those lately.
Now, do you wrestle at all? You want to get in there and just let her rip?
I just pretty much cause trouble. That's what I do. Hey, what? How come all these people are in a fence over there? I am dying to know. What is that? What is that?
That is called the Gallagher Show pin. And, well, those are your biggest fans right there. That's your core audience there, Debra.
You have to keep them contained.
We have to keep them behind a fence.
We're going to throw them some raw meat later. Are you with it? So let's talk to you, Chyna. What's it like being one of the few women members of an all-male country club in the WWF? Do you get the respect you deserve, do you think?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I consider myself much more part of the men's group than I do the women. I really respect what they do, and I think they respect what I do, too. I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Now, I remember the days back in the 60s and 70s. I mean, the women of the WWF and even wrestling were big and brawny, very unattractive. Well, I look at you three and I'm thinking, well, things have changed for the better, don't you think? My goodness. You remember those days?
Yeah. Sure, I think women's wrestling has changed all around. I think the style of women's wrestling has definitely changed, but I think that you can also be a very strong woman and be attractive at the same time.
Wrestling has never been bigger. It's never been better. The ratings at TSN are through the roof. Carl DeMarco, the president of WWF Canada, said that 10 years ago, people were laughing at the WWF. Why do you think that's changed now?
Well, I think because they have us three girls.
There you go.
That's what I think. No, I think now it's with TV, with ratings and all that. And hey, I mean, people do not watch Baywatch for the acting, please, you know? It's like, I mean, it's about ratings.
Why are they watching, I wonder? Don't start with
Yeah.
I think people earlier were so focused on whether it was fake or whether it's real, and you know, people just weren't accepting it for what it is, and that's excellent sports entertainment. And you know, everybody works really hard out there to entertain all you guys, and it takes a lot of physical abuse on your body, and it's a lot of time and a lot of wear, and all we want to do is entertain you and do that to the best of our ability, and I think people are starting to accept that that way now.
Well, I think it's working. A recent edition of TV Guide called the WWF and wrestling the best soap opera on television. You almost have to agree, you know?
Most definitely. That everyone tunes in each week to see where the story is going to go, where it's going to continue, and who's doing what to who, and who's changing teams, and it's very interesting. We have writers, and we have accepted the fact, and all the fans have accepted the fact that we are entertainment. And I think because of that, that's why our ratings are soaring, and people are much more interested in our show.
Debra, let me ask you something. I mean, you're a woman of the world. You're out there. You're making all kinds of money. What is the most frequently asked question for Debra McMichael? People come up to you and say, Debra, what?
Are you still married to Mongo?
Oh, that's right.
I do. And no, I am not, so. I'm single! I had to bring that up.
I was a big fan of the Chicago Bears in the mid-1980s. You were married to Steve McMichael, the Chicago Bears. What's new?
It was a good time in my life. I learned a lot. I got to meet a lot of people, had a lot of experiences that really has enriched my life. But apparently, you know, things didn't work out. But you know, he's over there at the other division, the bad division. And I'm at the best division.
Well, mark it down as undecided. Now, Chyna, you know, we were talking about how women in wrestling have come a long way. They have stronger active roles. But I'm looking at you, Chyna. No, you could take on most guys, and I'd pit you against them to win, for goodness sakes.
Yeah, I could show you one of my favorite moves right now.
Is this gonna hurt?
No, no.
All right.
Okay. All you have to do is you stand like this.
Now, why did I get myself into this?
Okay. You could just spread your legs a little bit.
Oh, no. I've seen this. I've seen this on the video.
Do it.
No, okay. No. All right, do it, but just no.
Forget it.
No, oh,
You're
man.
not game, forget it.
I'm a little scared. Did you see what she does? She just comes right up from under and...
Hey, it'll just hurt for a little while.
It'll just hurt for a little while.
Yeah.
I thought you said you were up for anything.
I was up for anything, just not that. I'm not wearing any protection.
Well, I think if you let her do that to you, you won't be up for a while.
The ladies of the WWF are with us, and I'm still hoping this turns into a good old-fashioned catfight. With me right in the middle. Back with more after the G-Files. All wrestling. Stick around.
Time for the G-Files. The best from the video vault. Brought to you by JVC.
Def Jam. Def Jam. What's going on? What's going on? Get busy. Here it is.
Okay.
Cut it.
If you'd like free tickets to The Gallagher Show, call 416-490-7075. Meet famous stars and win fabulous prizes. Call today to book yours. Second timeout. Brought to you by the Esquire Watch Company. 7 years ago this week, speed skater Bonnie Blair became the first American woman to win 3 gold medals in the Winter Olympics. One of her goals being won by 0.02 of a second.
Welcome back to Gallagher, everybody. Time now for a quick internet question update. Tonight on the net, we are asking you who you think will win the match between Stone Cold and Mankind tonight at the Dome. So far, Stone Cold is stomping all over Mankind. We'll be back later with the final results. But first of all, ladies, not sure who's going to field this one, but I have a question from Matt from Elmer, Quebec, who would like to know, is the rumor true that at WrestleMania 15, Sable will wrestle Chyna for the women's title?
I can answer that.
All right, Chyna, you're up.
I have absolutely no interest in the women's belt. First of all, it would take me 2 seconds to get it. Second of all,
well, let me just be the first to say that you
you
and I have never fought, so you are totally not sure of yourself about that.
All right, is there anybody in here that doesn't think that I could squash Sable in a second?
Sable?
You know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but I have a lot of confidence in myself, and I say you can't.
And you've got the belt. You're the newcomer on the scene, Debra McMichael.
Hey, if they match up, I'll be the referee.
There you go.
Because I'm not going to get involved in that.
And if you guys match up and you're the referee, I must be in the front row.
You know, I think it takes a lot of, doesn't take a lot of guts for Chyna to say what she just said, but I think it really demeans the women's division, and she needs to remember that this is a company and we all work for the same company. And just because we don't do exactly the same things you do to get the body you have, doesn't mean that you're any better than we are.
But that's not the issue, Sable. The issue is whether I can beat you or not. I'm twice your size. I have twice your strength, and
Okay,
that's
but why
what it
are you
boils
twice
down
my
to.
size and twice my strength?
Because I am. That's life, sister. I worked hard to get that way, and I could squash you in a second.
What are you saying, Sable?
You know, I work out just as hard as you do, but I do not supplement my body the way you do either.
Well, Vince, we ordered a good old-fashioned cat fight, and I think we got one.
Depends on whether you call that stuff supplements.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I think you've been to the plastic surgeon a lot more than I have, honey.
You know what? This is built by me. This is built by Chyna right here. No plastic surgery there.
All right, kids, we have got a jam-packed
And this
audience
is all natural.
here. We're going to field some questions from the audience. Got Eric Bond. Hi, Eric. Break it up.
Yes, Johnny, I'm in the back row, and that's because I'm scared. Now, Chris is from Kingston with a question.
I just wanted to know, people in media say you guys work even harder than other sports. Is that true?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we, you know, a lot of times we have things that we have to say. A lot of times we have to go on improv. We have the physical aspect of what we do. We have the television aspect of what we do. And we are all encompassing entertainment. And, you know, we don't have seasons like a lot of sports do. We go all year long, and it's really hard, not just what you see on TV, but we have arena shows all throughout the year. And it's hard for us to sleep and eat. I mean, there's so much more involved than what the people see. It's very difficult.
When you guys get to the arena tonight, it's going to be one big dressing room. I can't wait to be there for that one tonight. We have an internet question from Wendy Wolf.
Yes, we have Mike Ryan from Parts Unknown, didn't give me a place where he's from, who would like to know, since Sable posed for Playboy, have Debra or Chyna received similar offers?
Debra?
Well, I tell you what, if the price is right, I'm there.
Chyna, any offers? Any phone calls?
No, I mean, I've never really, I think now my body's just been accepted as something good and hip. You know, I've gotten a lot of rejection for my physique for a long time, and I don't think I'm typical Playboy material. But it's just now becoming, I think, something that women look up to and that guys think are cool. So, I mean, no, the phone hasn't been ringing off the hook right now.
You're the cover of Playboy in April, and you got a hot-selling video. What's the latest numbers on that?
Well, I was #1 video for about 3 weeks, and I like to say I'm in good company. Steve Austin has now taken over that position, but I can handle that. I'm still #2, and I'm very proud of that. And I'm really looking forward to the Playboy issue coming out, and I hope everyone supports me just as much in that as they have in my video.
It's the biggest Raw ever. It's a Skydome tonight. What can we expect, kids? Tell me more.
Trouble.
I know from you. Chyna? Big one tonight.
Well, I hope everybody watches and sees because it's going to be a huge show and it's going to be a good show.
Sable, you'll have the belt. You'll be, showing that off proudly.
Yes, that is correct. Unfortunately, I will not be there tonight, but I'm glad I got to come here and see everyone. But it's going to be an action-packed show, and there are still some tickets available. So make sure you run down as quick as you can and get them because they are going fast.
No, I understand you will be at the show. That's what my script says. I'm sorry. Sable, Debra, Chyna, you've been absolutely fabulous. What a treat to have you on. We'll see you in and out of the ring tonight. Raw is War. Thank you, ladies. Ashante. Thank you very much. Fantastic. We'll be back right after this.
Don't go away. Coming up right after Gallagher, it's Off the Record with Michael Landsberg and his guest, The Rock, and the new WWF champion, Mankind. That's right after Gallagher. And stay tuned. Raw is War. The biggest WWF event ever from the Skydome is right here on TSN, 9 Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. Don't miss it. Gallagher is brought to you in part by Castrol GTX, Drive Hard, and by Molson Canadian.
Welcome back to Gallagher, everybody. Well, the votes are in, and you people at home who think that Stone Cold is going to open up a can of whoop-you-know-what on Mankind tonight at the Dome. There you have it. Over to you, Johnson.
All right, Wendy, thanks a lot. Well, we definitely outdid ourselves tonight. Did you see that? Meow! Oh, man. A joy to have the woman of the World Wrestling Federation with us. Thanks to, and good luck to Sable, Chyna, and Miss Debra McMichael. Let's hear it for them. Wasn't that good? We'll be seeing you. Will it? TSN is bringing you the biggest Raw ever. Stay right here for Michael Landsberg on Off the Record. He's got Rock and Mankind. That is next. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you here tomorrow night. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming.